starting with silence.
Good morning, Craig. Yeah. 10 minutes.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning. Almost too good to end. Good morning, Joe. Allison and Craig.
Morning, guys.
Hello, beautiful. Hey, Alison. Hey, Jess. Hey, Craig.
Morning, all.
Yeah, I really
have
appreciate
words.
that. I really appreciate that silence, because when I'm on a silent, when it's silent with you guys, I can just sit there silently. But if I was by myself, I'd feel that silence with something. So Craig's got words for us. Hit us up, Craig.
Yeah, I just want to honor what you just said, Joe. Because silence with someone else in presence is much more true.
Yeah. And it's like, you want to say something, you want to fill the silence, but then when you let that thought cross and pass, that's like the ego wanting to say something. But then when you just like let it be silent and just sit into that silence, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, because this morning as I was silent, there was something that blossomed inside of me.
Wow.
Like another dimension.
Blossomed within you.
Yes.
Oh, well, congratulations. And let's honor that, my brother, then. Is that what you was doing in the silence, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
And just observing that happening, right?
Yeah.
Absorbing the wealth of that. So here's my word today. Quantum music.
Oof.
Yeah, tell me about it. Oof.
Shit, man, that's one of my departments, the music department.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that.
So
Go on, Alison.
you have the most wonderful expression. I really appreciate them.
Yeah, me too. That's music to my ears.
Oh, we are blessed, man. We are blessed.
Mm-hmm.
You guys give me shivers, man. You give me the chills. So quantum music, Craig.
Yeah.
What do you
hear?
Else on that?
What do
Anything
you
else
hear,
coming
Joe?
through?
Oh, I want to know
What do I hear?
Yeah.
I hear music on a deeper sense, creating quantum shifts with the music. Yeah, and adding elements that awaken people's deepest natures, deepest true nature,
Mm-hmm.
and awaken them on a quantum level. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it ain't your usual pop music.
No, it's quantum music.
Wow, that's got a ring to it, man. Is that part of your new dimension? That word?
Well, I got to be honest with you. I kind of cheated. Yesterday, Maureen took me to the movie Oppenheimer. And
Right.
and he was talking about theoretical physics and quantum mechanics. And somebody asked him. They said, they said this. They said, it's not about, here, let me get this quote right. So I'm going to zip to another thing where I wrote it down because I don't want to miss it. Okay, the quote is this. The important thing isn't that you can read music, it's that you can hear it.
Mm.
And then forget who it was that asked him the question, but she said this. Can you hear the music, Robert? Can you hear the music of the quantum?
Hmm.
And yeah, I sat there in the theater and bawled because it hit me like a brick.
So can you hear the music? Can you hear the new beat?
Yeah,
New quantum beat coming through.
yeah.
Because that's it. Once you can hear it, you can't unhear it.
Exactly.
The quantum beat. The quantum beat.
Yeah.
Oof.
So I've been contemplating that all day and all night.
Oh, well, thank you for sharing that with us, mate.
Well, thank you for hearing it, Joe.
I thought when you said that, can you read music? Can you hear it? I thought it was going to say, but can you feel it?
Mm.
Well, that's part of it too, right? It's about deep listening. And to me it means fully sensing the energy.
Yes.
And practicing that. Practice sensing the energy. Really listen to it. What's the energy saying? What does the energy want?
We fine tune that in silence.
Yeah.
Something will come of it, through it. And we're just observing what we do with it. Observing what it is.
Yeah, observing what it's doing.
What the silence is doing.
What the energy is doing in the silence.
Welcome, Pascal, to the beginning of quantum music.
Yeah, to this shallow conversation.
Dive in, Pascal. That's your invitation.
Yeah, I'm just tuning in.
Mm.
You know, in the silence, it was for me. It was like I was balancing off of each one of you in a circle. It
Yeah.
was playful. It was, you know, like like I was a cartoon.
No way.
You know, bouncing and running off of it, and running off of it that's like the vortex was what that meant to me. It's getting it spinning.
Was it like jumping on like, you know, the balls on Wipeout? The big
Mhm.
balls? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like that. So in that, the word for me is allowing.
Mm.
Allowing that to come through the silence. Playing with it, not worried about the silence, not stressing about filling the
You want to
silence.
cross or you want to go? Okay. Come.
Yeah, that's it, Jess.
So allowing the quantum music. I'm complete. Thank you.
Yeah, from that I was thinking Pied Piper. Follow the music. Hear it, follow it.
All I can hear is the hills are alive with the sound of music.
Does that mean we're heading for the hills, Joe?
I really don't know, but that's just ringing through my head.
It's so perfect.
Well, rocks do
Hills
thing,
are
you know.
alive with the quantum music.
The rocks are in tune with the quantum music.
Oof, oh yeah. Oh, anyway, good morning, man. I've just woken up feeling good, man. Had a good sleep, so we are blessed.
That
Right,
was
I was
deep.
just thinking, sorry, I was just thinking a word, and then just instantly, for some reason, the word is swirl. Swirling. That's what's come
Oh,
to
wow.
me.
Mm.
Swirling in the wind,
It's got lots
like a
of
kite
meaning.
finding flight.
Mm. There's a lot of momentum in that word.
Yeah. If you could just, I could just see something like swirling in the wind and just continuously swirling.
The wind carries the sound.
It sounds like everything though, innit? Because that's like, at first it was the word, and do you know what I mean? Like, word is the sound.
Mm-hmm.
No?
Mm-hmm. And it also has intention.
Mm.
So I'll make a sentence with our words. I'll try.
Nice.
We're welcoming and allowing the swirling of quantum music,
Mm.
which is the
Thank you.
very essence of our being.
Mm.
Right? Everything is vibration.
Yes.
And then silencing the chatter, the mind chatter of the ego, make space for that vibration to be heard and felt and experienced.
Mm. Thank you, Alison. Have you got giggles, Craig?
Oh yeah.
What's tickling you now?
What's that?
What's tickling you now?
The whole thing. Well, and yeah, and I brought this up a couple days ago too. Sound is not part of the electromagnetic spectrum.
Really?
Yes, it's not. Which
What
kind of
does that
blew me
mean?
away. Well, what it means is that it's experiential in the 3D reality, meaning that it's compression waves that are picked up by compression waves like that are in matter and are picked up by something that can replicate them. So it's sympathetic beats. So like, for example, you have two tuning forks that are the same frequency. Okay, if you hit one and get it vibrating, the other one will vibrate in conjunction with it without being anywhere near, because that it just picks up the vibration in the matter. So all this is, yeah, so sound is sympathetic thing that only happens within matter. So when I even suggest that you can hear quantum music, it's like that's the way the higher dimensions communicate with the 3D reality, is with sound.
And so why is that not part of the electromagnetic field?
Because it only occurs in matter. Sound only occurs in matter.
Hi, Ali.
Yeah, I don't get what you mean, but I don't need to get it. But I will get it in time.
Yeah, sound requires a carrier of some kind.
And a receiver to hear it.
Well, yeah, and a
Oh
receiver
well,
to
not
hear it.
necessarily, but yeah.
Yeah, but the sound is there whether the receiver hears it or not. But the thing is, but sound requires a medium of some kind to travel through.
Mm.
A medium that takes on the pressure wave.
Talking about quantum music, my friend Ebony that you're gonna meet soon, yeah. She posted a video and she said, when I'm tuning into the whatever, this is what it sounds like, and it sounded a bit like quantum music. It was like, do you know what I mean? Like proper like drums and orchestral and stuff. And she's like, this is what it sounds like when you're tuning in, do you know? So she must be hearing it.
Well, yeah, could very well be. You know, a really good example of this is Mozart. You got a 4-year-old kid writing concertos. You know, where does that come from?
Genetics.
You know, he's in his genius, and obviously he hears something that other people aren't hearing. You know, Salieri tried for a lifetime to replicate his gift, and he couldn't do it, or he didn't know how to do it, and it frustrated the bejeebies out of him.
So that 4-year-old Munchkin was, yeah, would you say that that's a genetic thing or a tuning in thing?
Probably a combination of both, combination of a lot of things. But for some reason, that kid could hear music and transcribe it, like, and interpret it. Without any training of any kind. It was his true nature. It was natural for him.
And that's like saying that our true nature is syncing up with the musical beat of the universe.
Yeah, what I'm saying is our true nature carries the 3 Gs.
Yeah.
And they exist before we're even conceived. And Mozart retained the ability to hear. Throughout his life, actually.
And to hear, we must listen.
I think listening to the silence might be different for everyone. Might be how they interpret it.
Mm. So the difference is from the filter.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the amazing thing about Mozart's music, is that it was really innovative and apparently unfiltered.
And that's meant to be the next level thing about Abraham Hicks. Like, one of my next level sources reckons that when Abraham Hicks is channeling, he's 100%. Like, there's no human filter in the way.
Yeah, yeah.
And when we do 10 minutes of silence together and we can listen to our filters. Whether that's in our mental chatter, where does our thoughts go? Where does our feelings or emotions or charges, what do they do? And then how we respond, how we react to it. It's then the silence reveals our tendencies. An example for me is the first time sitting in silence. And still in it there's a sense of uneasy. Joe, you spoke to it this morning. Like a pull to fill it. And that's listening to the music. Could be listening to the quantum.
For me, we've created a safe space together where we can allow the filters to not affect our perception. Where we can get naked. And it's okay. It's okay to be uncovered. It's okay to be unfiltered. Because there's love here. There's compassion here.
Oh, that's beautiful. That sounds like a song. This is your quantum music coming out, mate. This is your quantum lyric now.
It's hard to hear with earplugs in.
It's hard to see with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to see with your eyes open.
Well, that too.
Yeah, it doesn't help when your inner eyes shut.
Yeah, it depends what you're trying to hear. yesterday I had a little meditation, and I finally understand what does it mean to look within. It seems like I was always looking out there, and it wasn't very far from me, but it wasn't within. And yeah, I had earplugs, I had my eyes closed. And when the meditation ends, that's when I was able to hear the inside of myself.
Congratulations, Pascal.
Mhm.
Can
So
I say two
my
things on what? Go on.
I'm loving
group
that,
of
brother.
words, yeah. So my group of words today is perceive the light within.
Hmm.
And when I say I finally understand, and it wasn't with my head.
Mm,
That's true heart understanding or experiencing.
yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, big up Pascal. Two things came to me when you said that, and the things that's definitely will be a reflection of myself as well. So I'm talking to myself.
Hmm.
But the first thing that came to me when you said the word try, and this goes to me too, and all of us, right? But a great guy that I love called Gary Zukov said that trying trying is failing with honor.
Hmm.
There's trying, and then there's just, doing, being. Yeah. Little words like that, yeah. And then
Yeah,
also,
I know. Like I watch my language quite a bit. Like
I know, and that's why I know you can appreciate. You'll appreciate that, because like
yeah. No,
these little
absolutely.
things make a difference. And then another big thing, yeah, which is pretty monumental, which should instantaneously just increase the shift, is when we say we finally understand, right? When we say that, that takes our teachability index to 0, okay? Because our teachability index is based off our willingness to learn and our willingness to accept change. And when we think we've fully got it, our willingness to learn goes down to 0. So the key word to say is, rather than I understand this now, is I'm getting it more and more. We never get it. We're always getting it more and more. Big love.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's
I heard-
different
I heard that
level of
breath work.
understanding, right? Really, yeah. Like I know it's not done, and then it's not like, to me, yeah, my language might not like really speak what I want to say, but
No,
it's
it
kind
did,
of like
it did
it
massively.
did, but it
But just
didn't, right?
little,
Like it's just like in the same time, it's like, for me, like understand, it's not done, right? Like, because I'm never like fully understand.
Hmm.
If I would have said I fully understand, then that would have been different because now I'm
Yeah.
completely done. But
Yeah, yeah.
I know, like I watch my words really carefully.
Yeah, that's why like they stuck out to me. Like, and I know that like literally just that awareness of it, you know, we're gonna see it next time, you know. Because I've been there,
Yeah,
like in the sense of with the David Icke stuff, I used to go crazy on that. And then I do literally remember thinking like, oh yeah, well I know it all now, there's nothing else to learn, you know. Like I do remember having that thought, and then it's like that's it, teachability index down to 0, you know. But just yeah, I know you'd appreciate that because we want to keep
yeah,
taking it deeper and deeper. And like when we say we've got it, we kind of like that's our unconscious saying, all right, well there you go, we safe now, we've done that. Let's go do something else. But really,
uh-huh.
like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And then like what I'll say about try, because we all use it, right? Oh,
Yeah, of
I'll try
course.
to do this. Oh, I'll try to lose weight. And this guy was saying like, do or don't try.
Yeah, yeah. And it's that commitment in it. Because are we
Yeah,
100% committed when we try in, or are we like, do we fully believe when we try in? Do you know?
yeah. Oh, I'll try this.
Oh, I tried that. That didn't work. So must be something else.
Yeah,
Then, you know.
let's try something else.
But yeah, that's big for
Like
me.
it's kind of a jumping ship, but like the ships are not moving, right? I'll try this.
Yeah,
Why not?
that's like the difference between trying a cure or exploring the symptom.
Mm. Mm.
I'm leaving for today. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you,
Love you,
Allison.
You too,
Alison.
Allison.
Love you.
Good day.
Thank you, thank you,
Have a
thank you for
great
being
day,
here.
Alison.
Obviously, Pascal, if I say that to like anybody, like most people would get offended by that. Do you know what I mean? But like, do you know what I mean? But we can take it, and that's is like it's a learning for us all. It's a, you know,
Yeah, because I'm a Scorpio.
what does that mean?
Scorpio
So
rocks.
a Scorpio like takes, but then he can't take anymore, and so it's kind of filling up like the energy all through his body, and when he gets to the tail, it's deadly.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, yeah. That's
I
kind of my
resemble that
nature.
remark.
Yeah, kind of my nature. You know, I'm yeah, but like this is not even taking it for me, right? Like it's just like exploring a different way, right? And then it's just like improving myself. So yeah, anytime you want to address something like that, I'm all open.
Yeah, and I'm talking to myself too, big time. You know, like hopefully next time that word pops out of my mouth, I'll be like, boom, I ain't trying this. I'm doing this. I am this.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, because
that,
everything is within, so you are it. You're already it.
yeah. So you're trying to be something you already are. which is the filter
Yeah.
in between doing it.
Sounds kind of counterproductive, maybe.
Yeah.
It's like yesterday in that meditation, I felt the limitation in my heart. That's what I felt. And I was just like, oh, this is beautiful. Like, this is where I'm going to be expanding.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I can emit that light.
But look at that response to that situation that most people would be like, oh no, they get contracted in that. But you took that opportunity to expand.
Yeah. Yeah, like before, like, you know, I've been part of groups, like, they're super intuitive, you know, they seems like they're so above, right? And I felt kind of uncomfortable before in that kind of situation, because I'm like, oh, I've been working so hard on myself, but then, like, I'm only there, right? But then now I look at it, I was like, oh, this is what is possible. And a good question I asked myself is like, what is possible? What else is possible for me?
Yeah. That's a very pregnant place to be.
Yes, and a lot of those people in those situations reaching those possibilities are still limited by the features. So that's it. So you're able to go there and beyond.
Yeah, and listen to the music.
Yo, what if the new beat is the binaurals, man? Do you know what I mean? I'm just kicking out the binaural beats.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's tuning into their own harmonized thing. Oh my days. Yo, Pascal, man, sorry about the delay on that, brother.
Oh no, it's me. You know, I just sent it yesterday. I'm not expecting you to, take your time, man. Take your time.
I'm on it.
I like, I got nothing to do and I'm just waiting for this. It's,
Yeah,
and I
I'd just
have
like
no
to say,
expectation. That's the thing, right? Like, I have no expectation, and that's a beautiful place to be, because if I'm expecting it's going to change my entire life, then I might be disappointed.
But are you anticipating that?
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
Can you see the present under the Christmas tree?
If I what, sir?
Can you see the present underneath the Christmas tree?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Do you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That tone said everything. That tone was a deep inner knowing.
Yeah.
Deep inner knowing. Deep inner knowing now, yeah, it's growing. What we're planting the seeds and we're sowing. Germination, best life is flowing. Woo! Yeah, we got the key. Oh, all my days. The quantum music of life.
I have a question regarding this, because like I look up like different binaural beats, and then like what's out there, right? Like, is anybody else doing that? And so is it your technology, or like you're
No.
You're getting
this is
a
company.
membership from Solex,
Yeah, this
right?
This is a company. Yeah, Solex is a company.
Right,
and
right.
And this thing that I'm creating the beats on is like an app that people can
Right.
either get themselves, and when you get it yourself, that's what I've got. I've got it myself. Ali's got one, and you can make these beats for people, do these deeper scans, and it can progress to all kind of things like them joining the company itself, you know, and sharing it with their family and friends.
Yeah. Because I
But
saw
I'm
like a
also-
membership
but
at
he-
like $150, right? That,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
But here's the difference, Pascal, between Solex and pretty much everything else out there, is that you actually make custom binaural beats for yourself.
yeah, it was
The
another
app
company that I
creates them
saw that
for
they
you.
do that as well.
Yeah, exactly.
There's
that-
one
that's
more
the huge
company that I
difference.
found.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And what they did, like, I can't exactly remember how much they were charging, but like they were doing like, say, a 60-minute track personalized to the person. And it was
Nice.
something like $100 or $150 or something. But I think the key is the membership, right? Because like we change all the time.
Well, yeah,
Right,
you
so,
want
like-
one created for you every day.
Or almost.
Yeah, well,
right?
that's
Like,
it. That's it. You see, that's it, Pascal. You see, with that one that you're talking about there, you get 30, you get that. But with this, you do a voice note in it like every day or at least every week, and as your frequency is constantly changing, it's meeting you where you're at, and it's based off your vocal tones. Do you know what I mean? Based upon the
Right.
frequencies that are high and low, and then it's constantly updating the binaural beat to have the additional frequencies that's going to bring you to harmony. So that's beautiful. I'm really glad you found that, and I'd love to get linked up with it and to check it out further. But that, there you go. That's £100 to get it. With this, we are able to, like, the service I'm giving away for free. People charge like £25, about $30 for that. But the point is that that's an introduction. But once they've got that, the thing I'm even giving away for free, you're able to listen to that continuously on loop anyway. You know, so that's an hour long, which is nice. But this is a binaural beat with your specific frequencies added to take you based upon where you're at to harmony.
right.
And then boom, we constantly like update that. So like it's one thing that the software and the app and all this kind of stuff, but like I'm just using that. I'm going to be using that as like a secret source in the back, and be focusing more on like, you know, I want to enable people to set up their own frequency holistic practices, you know, and be
Yeah.
providing this service to people. But like I want to get it to everybody and anybody, you know. So I'm even thinking of ways for people to be able to like make money like selling these beats without even getting the app, you know, where they can just refer them through. But like the point is, so yeah, we've got a way for people to be able to shift themselves, the family. My friend said as well, like everyone that's got a beat, I'll message them and say anybody in your family that would like one too. So we're not just harmonizing that individual, but we're harmonizing everybody in that family space and offering that for free. To get things going. And then boom. But Ali's here, man, and Ali is flipping. Yo, Ali, man, come on, hit us up for a couple of minutes, because I just want to honor Ali as well, man, for like, I don't even know where the heck she appeared from in my life yet, but she did, and she's, you know what I mean, like the impact that's going to be coming from this is flipping monumental. So Ali, what you saying, man? Are you too tired?
Hey, no, I'm good. I'm just listening in, having a beer. I'm
So
really
anyway,
excited.
Ali just got gold, yeah, and her person above her, she got platinum, which is big things, yeah. She's proper smashing it out. And Ali, man, tell us, man, tell us something. What's in your heart?
Oh, you put me on the spot. You totally put me on the spot.
All right, well, tell us about them Cephi dots if you want to be on the spot, because these Cephi
But
dots
you
are
know what?
ridiculous.
I was doing Magnetic Mind, and Chris Duncan had me orientating for an easy, lucrative, fun business. to create with people in places around the world. And that was an end result. I had written it down and had basically been writing that and focusing on that and meditating on that. And then, yeah, Solex just turned up, and it's just been an amazing journey since, because I feel like it just will literally raise the vibration of the world. And the more people we can share this with, the better. And I'm so excited, Joe, because you've got so many ideas. Like, we've been just thinking too much over here in Australia. We've been overthinking it, way overthinking it. Binaural beats. I had the best time at an event yesterday. I was sharing the binaural beats with all of the stall holders. They all had frequency dots. They got to imprint them with stuff that they thought was relevant to them at that, like now, like something that would support them. It was just so much fun yesterday. And I just think this is the beginning of something really special. And like, Joe, you've just totally brung my team out of their shell. Like, we've all been like, I don't know. And now all of a sudden you've come into the team and like, everybody's like buzzing and everybody's banging out binaural beats.
The fucking
raise
buzzy
the
bees are
vibration of the
awakening,
world.
baby. You see that?
You're
going to
having a
the
love
beehive.
evolution.
We're literally,
We go into the
literally
beehive
raising
and the beehive
vibrations.
starts buzzing.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I love most about it is the new update where you can literally custom it to how you want it. So if you want a fast beat, you're at the gym, you're off, or if you want a little meditation one, or if you haven't even got time, the thing just picks one for you that it suggests what's best for you at the time. So yeah, it used to take 12 minutes. When I first bought the software, it took 12 minutes to listen to all your frequencies. But since this new update's come out a couple of months ago, you can listen to the frequencies in like 3 minutes if you've not got time in the morning, or you can spend like 10 minutes or 20 minutes listening to these frequencies. And it's just, the feedback's been amazing. And I'm really
And
excited.
there's these Cephi dots, yeah? You're thinking, what are these Cephi dots? These Cephi dots are silicone things that you can, with the app, you can imprint whatever frequency you desire, abundance, whatever, Ale. Tell us about the
Yeah.
Cephi dots.
Yeah, so they're our newest product that Solex has just launched a couple of months back now. And yeah, they're just little dots, and they suggest a meridian line to put it on. That you can literally scan your body, and the software will suggest a frequency for you for the day that would best support you. And then you can literally just pop it on your phone or on the device or whatever it is that you're running the software on. And you can literally erase the frequency and then imprint that frequency into that Cephi dot and pick a couple more. I always think less is more. I never put any more than 5 frequencies into one of these dots at any one time, but according to the company, it can hold, numerous frequencies. So yeah, and then it vibrates for like 72 hours within your aura. So, and we've had loads of feedback, loads of really good feedback on it. So yeah, I was dotting up all the stall holders yesterday. It was such good fun.
Oh my days, oh my days.
And it was
So it's
just
all
getting
like
it out there, and
Donkey
it was like Rockingham's local holistic fair, and it was just so amazing that we were able to get a spot to do that. And it's the Magnetic Mind certified coach that I met that lives in this, that's organized this, guys. She's amazing.
Wow.
You see the business that she's in, what she's created with her Magnetic Mind certified stuff. She's a healer as well, and a few other different things under her belt, and she's literally incorporated them. She's got herself a little app. She's got like clients that she coaches, and she's amazing.
Wow.
All through Chris
And it's
Duncan's
so mad
work.
though, because you were at a fair, Ale, and I did a fair as well, Mind, Body, Soul. And I'd just like to put it on here that, like, it was absolutely monumental. Everyone had these like next level stalls. I literally had 3 tables blank. Yeah, I had 3 chairs. I put them in front of me, and people just came through, and like gave out loads of beats. But like I really connected with everyone as well, in the time when I was making them the beat. And then I'd end it with a cuddle. Do you know what I mean? I'd get a picture with them. And do you know what I mean? It was like a really good, it was just beautiful, man. And
yeah,
just
such
meeting
good
people,
fun.
networking with people in real life, in the real world. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, and I can see us doing that, in all these different countries as they open.
Exactly. Well, we can take it, man. We want to take this to the world, yeah. The thing is, guys, like in the second week, I got runner-up in roller. Do you know what I mean? But I've not even started yet. So watch when we start this. We're gonna blow this up so much. The company's gonna be thinking, what is going on?
What the hell is going on with the whole of our whole of our Australia team ranked this weekend? We've got the top enroller. She's the top earner in the whole company, and she lives in Oz.
Wow.
Like these Americans, what are they doing? What are they doing? The company's been around 4 years, though. It's no long for a company, you know, and they've been playing and learning and developing frequency technology for like nearly 30 odd years.
So, but
You
how
know,
did
their
it
son
start
had-
with? How did it start with the thing?
Well, it was
How
they couldn't have kids. The mum and dad, the family couldn't have children, and they adopted a little boy who had cerebral palsy, and they were using frequencies to you know, for this little boy, for his health, and they were getting great results. The little boy was walking and talking and going to school, and yeah, they were using bioresonance for years. And then when Windows 10, I think it was, something came in the US, and it changed how they were able to use the software on the little boy. It used to be like a big massive bed that they used to lie him on for like so many hours a day. And then when that happened, the dad decided he was going to make it his mission to learn how to build one of these handheld devices so that his son could scan himself every day and not need to sit in one of these chairs. I think it was from Russia, this amazing chair. It was like $60,000 or something like that for this chair. Anyway, yeah, and along came the AO scan just 4 years ago. So pretty cool. But they've been using the technology. He actually launched the inner voice, see the binaural beats. The guy actually looked at that in 2006. That's when they actually like brung that out, and he started using that. And there was only like 12 notes in one octave, and then like 6 years later there was 120. They'd found 120 notes in that same octave, and now there's like between 8,000 and 10,000 notes in that same octave that they've been able to identify and categorize and, you know, put into this software. It's unbelievable.
But what does that mean? What does all that mean?
Quantum
though?
music.
Like,
It means that the
it's
library
the
of
quantum music.
frequencies
Is that the
between-
quantum music?
It's quantum music. You
yeah,
betcha.
that's the music. That's where they get the notes for the music, Joe. So they used to have, they've found like between 8,000 and 10,000 frequencies so far of all the things, and they've made it into a library and categorized it all, you know. And then so when the software scans the body, that's its reference. It's really interesting once you start. You can go, but down the rabbit hole with it. But like, I'm on stage 2 of the online university, and it's deep, like really deep, and I've still got another one to go before I qualify. So, but then I'll be a qualified frequency practitioner. I'll be able to open my own clinic, my own holistic thing, and have my
Where do you get-
meditations and do my stuff.
Where do you get that qualification from? The university?
From Solex. Yeah, you probably don't know about that either. So
Why? What's
it's
that?
an online university you can buy at Solex. They give you training. They give you basic training when you buy the software, or, you know, if you become a customer or what have you, they give you the basic training on
Yeah.
how to use the software. But if you want to go further, you can actually buy their online university, and it's 3 phases. And then each phase you do, you get a certificate at the end. And then once you've completed the whole thing, there's like, oh, there's so amazing some of the stuff that they've
Shut
got
up.
happening.
No, wait, are you joking me? They've got this
No.
already in place.
It's
Wait,
already in
so would
place,
this-
and they've
would
got
this-
like,
So would that enable somebody to have the confidence to set up their own holistic practice?
of course, because it's an online university. They just need to do the
Oh
3
my
phases. And
days.
do you know what?
How much is
I
it?
think it
How
was
much
about-
is it?
It's not even expensive. I didn't quote me on it, but I think it was like 1,500 American.
1,500
15.
quid for the full thing.
It wasn't expensive. My first
Have
phase
they-
was
have they
only
got-
like
have- but
$500.
Have they got a payment plan?
No, I don't think they have. No, I think you just buy the phase.
Right, do you know what? That is fine. That is a bargain. Yo,
know.
oh my
I know. I
days.
think it's
so,
about $3,000 all in for me to become a frequency practitioner, to buy the whole lot all in. But that would be American, I think. So
Oh my days, that is ridiculous. That just
yeah,
takes
it's exciting.
a boatload
It's
of
exciting. And you get your certificate through.
boatload
You're
of
like,
training.
yay!
That is mad. That is mad. So how many of these nurses have come out? How many of these frequency nurses have come out the other end?
What do you mean?
How many have already pre-qualified and done that course and are out there doing it?
Oh,
or have
I
it?
don't actually know. I don't actually know. Me and Kate's not finished it either. She's like, she's still got to do the exam at the end of phase 3, and then she's got her practice already set up and ready to rock though. up in Applecross. So she's like flying frequency nurse, man.
No
got her
way.
website.
So obviously you get the course, but you don't have to wait till you've got that to start, do you?
Nah, definitely not. Not if you've already got the stay.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? Go as far as you can see. You go a little bit, then you see a bit further. Oh my days. That is a mad realization. Yo, Mona, what is going on? Big love home, eh? Is Mona there, yeah? Yo, Ali, I can't believe that.
I know it's pretty exciting now.
That is mad. Yo, Craig, how mad's that, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, here's Mona.
Listening.
You there, Mona? Yeah, we love you.
Good morning.
Morning. Have you got a word for the day
Howard.
for us, Mona?
My word for this is release.
Release.
Yeah, release.
Yeah. Thank you, Mona.
Yeah, that just automatically I can feel my tummy just automatically relaxing.
And expand into that.
Yeah, it naturally does that, doesn't it?
My word for today is forgiveness.
My mum said her word is forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
I
word for
think
today
that
is
is a
faith.
perfect word to go along with the release.
Yeah.
Release, forgive, and have faith.
And laugh.
My word's faith, Jesse. I cuddled a little brand new baby today, and she was only a day old, and her name was Faith. She was tiny.
Wow. Yeah.
And it just reminded me of the faith.
That's a beautiful and exciting.
Isla's called Isla Faith as well.
Love that.
There's a quote and it's faith is the there was a really beautiful definition for that. Faith is the knowing of something without the substance to believe it. Something along them lines.
It will come to you. It will come to you.
Yeah, I'll find it, man. I'll find it. My mum says there's no proof in faith. It's faith. Go on, my mum's on it today. Yeah, I just want to say big love to my mum. Yeah, man. She like lost one of her most amazing friends yesterday. Like, and it was a real out. I mean, we knew something was coming, but it just happened so quick, and it's just. So I just wanna, if we could just send our love to my mum and Kevin, who's passed.
I think I've got some of his energy.
My mum feels like she's got some of his energy right now, and that's it. Like, he didn't really believe in life after death. I just think just because you don't believe in it, that doesn't mean the energy's indestructible. It's like, that's what my dad used to say to me when I was like, Dad, I don't believe in God. He's like, well, if you're walking across the road, son, you don't believe in a bus, it'll still hit you. Do you know what I mean? I remember my dad saying that, and I was like, well, whatever, I can't see him. Do you know what I mean? Like, because he was like he was a religious guy, so like, but yeah, I do believe in God now. I believe.
I believe, I believe, I believe.
And I rung him up once a few years ago, and I opened the buzz, and he's like, "Oh, Joe, I'm so happy you've seen the light."
I have an interesting question. If we are infinite beings, why is it called life after death and not life after life?
Ooh, there we go. There's a book called Life After Life, my mum says. Oh my days, life after life, exactly.
I think it's called life after death, then would you believe in death? But
Yeah,
really,
but that's it. But then I remember someone saying that like we got it wrong because we're happy when they come and we're sad when they go, but really we should be sad when they come and happy when they go. So, oh, blooming hell, you've come to planet Earth. Poor you. Oh, at last they're free again.
Because it's more like a seasonal thing.
Exactly. It's just, this body's just like it's just a vehicle, man. It's like if the phone breaks, we just go get another phone.
what? Wait, see me.
But it's like, that's, but yeah, mum, I love you, all right? We love you, yeah?
I'm gonna get
You're such a beacon.
that. I am. So are you.
I love you, all right?
Oh dear, what's on? Not over the recycling.
Mum, chill out, he's coming, man. My mum's just reminded me of my grandma, because when my grandma used to get taxis, yeah, all of a sudden she used to be like, "Oh no, go this way, go that way." My mum was just doing that then because the taxi was over there. She's like, "I'm over here." Bless her. Proper like panicking. No, I'm here, come here, bless her. Oh, but all my days, bless her, man. This guy, man, he was such a loving, kind, gentle, giving soul. Like even to his last few months, man, he'd be out on stalls in the streets, you know, like helping others. Like even when like the cancer was eating up at him, and he just was just giving, just purely giving, and like that's even more powerful because like a lot of people like they think, oh well, if I'm good in this life, then I'm not going to go to hell. But he didn't even believe in any of that, and he was just doing it because it was right, because he just felt right for him to give from his heart. It was literally just pure love. He gave me my first driving lesson as well, man. And he was always so calm and just so like. And then like, for example, when like 9/11 happened, like everyone, when all that conspiracy stuff came out, like I remember like he just wouldn't, he didn't want to, you know, take sides or believe in anything, you know, even though everyone else was, he'd stand his ground, you know, and like, but in a beautiful, calm, loving way, man, you know. And yeah, I thought he had a few more months. And then I came back from gym and like, yeah, he passed in the night. So big love to Kevin. And his wife, you know, just send the love, man. To everyone, you know, that's going through this pain and suffering, you know, this is who we want to be at support, you know, to keep that connection to the heart, because that's what gets shut down in, or it can obviously get expanded, but it's a decision in it. We can go both ways. But yeah, it just reminds me of this image here. Oh my god, it's come down, man. Where's it come down? But it's an hourglass, you know, where you've got like the salt going through the middle and it goes through. But it's like we don't know how much salt is there above. We've only got now, but we don't know how much is there. And like that's why the Buddhists, like every day they meditate on death. And like you think that could be quite depressing, but it's so they can really fully be here, present now, appreciating everything, you know. So it's so important to create and live a life that we love and excites us, and with those we're there, with those we love, and fully there, fully present.
Listening to the quantum music.
Yeah. I love you guys.
Thank you for the Lovolution, Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Thanks for the Lovolution.
Yeah.
Good night. Have a great day,
Ali, I love
guys.
you, all right. Ali, I love you. Sorry if I didn't leave it on a dump, but
Love you, Ali.
Big
love you,
love,
all
guys.
right.
Good
Mwah.
night.
Peace. So, what if we imagined a world connected and hearing the quantum music of divinity? And what does that look like to you and feel like? So to make it easier, maybe if we just imagine one person in his life not hearing it, becoming to hearing it and hearing it. And then imagining that with 10 people. And another, and then times it by another tenfold. And everybody just keeps on incrementally, exponentially, virally. Like the lockdown's crazy because it shows how quickly, like in a few days, things can have an impact. But that's also a good thing because we could also have that viral impact with this. People telling their friends and telling their friends, can you hear that beat? Can you hear it? Oh yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Can you hear it? Yeah, I can hear it. It's getting louder. It's getting louder. Boom, 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 boom. And it's the beat of our own heart. It's the beat of our heart. That's what connects it to the quantum music. It's our own music. And to listen to your heart, to hear the beat, you need to silence, go into silence. When you hear it, you feel it more and expands and it grows. And this is the key, the door to infinity. Apparently in the reading I had, this lady was saying that I've got this activation, I've got this energy where I've enabled, we can bring in people that are able and quickly make them able, you know, by quickly synthesizing, you know, getting cognitions. But we're here to, there's a window now, an opportunity, you know, to 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 shift a lot of people into their heart space. And that's like what is getting clear my mission is to do. And not necessarily be doing it, but like getting it out there, promoting it, getting it out to the world. And it's exciting. All my days, it's so exciting. It's, I've never in all my life, like, had this clear focus. And it really feels really aligned with my heart. And I'm really grateful for that because that's the important, crucial element that I've been searching for. I mean, obviously, I've been doing it, do you know what I mean? But just getting something like this Solex is enabling me to give freely without expectation, you know? And the magic in that's beyond the beats for me. That because giving is a secret to living. And there's head giving, which is like, I give you this and I want that. But then there's heart giving. And that's the magic. Yeah. And by me giving out all these beats for free, the magic does come back. Is way outweighed. Is way outweighed to if I was to have been charging for it and been way more magical, way more freeing, way less, we're just flowing. But I literally could with this thing, I could provide, I need to find out the limits. I don't think there is any, but I could literally provide free beats for everybody. And I've opened it up now as well to donations, so I can accept donations. Someone sent me 20 quid, which is absolutely buzzing about. I mean, without asking, I mean, she just wanted to. And so many people have reciprocated in so many other amazing, awesome ways. And that's the magic with this. Yeah. Like not only giving people binaural beats that they're loving and it's really taking them to a relaxed, amazing experience of a place, but it's enabling me to give, you know, something that's able to have that impact, you know, and give it freely. And to the outside world, it looks crazy because it's like I've got no money in the bank, you know. But like, although I've not had money in the bank, transactions have been going down, you know. And it's just energy exchange is just way more freeing. Full stop.
So what do you choose, Joe?
I choose to bring the Levolution. I choose to bring the Levolution like never before. I choose to fully commit. I choose to relax into it. I choose to release. I choose to serve however best I can. And I choose to look for signs and be open, flexible. I choose peace. I choose to shine. I choose to be so open that I don't choose. Shit, I think I'm starting to feel like a bit like you, Craig, now with the choice with that question. My choice is to have, because a choice, yeah, it's more like a target, an aim, a focus. I choose.
A choice is the
I
truth
choose to be
of an end
present.
result. Yeah, it's the truth of an end result.
The choice is the truth of an end result.
Yes.
The choice is the truth of an end result. The choice is the truth of an end result. So yeah, I choose to drive a car. Yeah, he's driving a car.
Is that an end result? Meaning, like if I hear us working that as an example, is driving a
Yeah, no,
car the end result?
that is an example, but it is also a choice. But it's more of like, because that's it. My choices can get a bit too crazy and expansive that I forget about like the current present choices I need to be currently making.
It's a great, really good example. Is the end result driving the car?
Yeah, exactly.
Or is it where you're going?
I choose to go for a walk and I choose to walk into town. So there's choices in the choices.
No, what's the purpose of a choice?
For direction and focus, so like a ship going to a destination without a choice being made is just going to sit there.
What if it has too many destinations?
Yeah, then it doesn't get anywhere. Or well, it depends. Like if it was going around the world, you know, unless they were all in line with each other, then it'd work. But if one was dotted at North Pole and the other was dotted at South Pole, and then you had to go to Russia, do you know what I mean? It's gonna get long. So if there's a lot of dots, you want a strategic plan or some form of plan, which means that you're not going forward and coming back too much. But you want that clear, destined, focused choice. Otherwise, yeah, compared to having one choice, 10.
That's what's weird right now, is because my guidance has given me really broad end results, like travel all the way around the world, for example. Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, but that's what I'm doing. But I don't know where the ports of call are yet.
Yeah, that's gonna come.
But I'm
But that's
moving. I'm traveling around the world, but I don't know the stopping points yet.
That's
and
it.
they
And with,
show up as I'm moving.
yeah.
So it's not directionless and it's not standing still. It's just there's a day-by-day
Flowing.
component to it.
It's more like a leaf on the river rather than a ship at dock.
Yep.
Like that leaf doesn't make a choice. It's just flowing.
Yep. It's aimed, but there's no goals.
But he's going to source regardless.
Yeah,
He's going
exactly.
to the river. He's on the
Following
journey.
the
That's the
music.
destination. So the destination is, his source.
Yep. Yep.
So as long as we're clear on that destination, or maybe not, it's just standard. It's just is.
I know there's progress, but I can't measure it.
But you can feel it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, can you measure the feeling?
Why would I want to measure it?
Well, you're saying you can't measure it, but if there's a difference in feeling, then that's measurable.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying you should
I
or you
just know.
shouldn't, but you
I
said you
just know, though.
can't, but you could. Could you, if you wanted to, but you don't want to. So that's cool. That's your choice. That's your end
Measuring
result.
it, for me, measuring it wrecks it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it. It's labeling it in it. It's
Because
kind
it
of like
removes,
analyzing
when
it.
you measure it, it removes a whole lot of possibilities right in the moment you measure it.
Yeah,
It's that simple.
assumptions,
I don't
presumptions.
want to be in that space. I don't want to be in a limited space. Why would I do that?
But you can still feel it in the sense of more expansive into the presence. And although it's not measurable,
exactly.
it's only not measurable because you don't want to measure it, but it is measurable because it, you can tell the difference. So that's the measure.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So although you don't want to label it, obviously, you like it still is something that is, but it's an expansive thing. And then also with what we want and choosing what we want, there's three things. We can either be specific, yeah, really specific with it. We can be general with it, yeah, or we can focus on the feeling. Focus on the
Well,
feeling of the end result.
Yeah, that's why that core true choice that I landed on. Like I choose to live the desires of my heart. For me,
Yeah.
that's really, really expansive. Like it's very open-ended. And it's really surprised me what's shown up inside that space. Inside the space of the choice.
Should we would you guys like to go into that choice together? I choose to live what the desires of my heart.
Yes. I choose to live the desires of my heart. Yes.
Right. Does anybody want to play that game? Or are we just doing it anyway?
Sure, Joe. Sounds good, Joe. That's where it's taking you.
Yeah, I have no opposition. I'll just do it.
So if we go into that feeling of choosing to live the desires of our heart, we just go into the feeling just to keep it simple. And then something specific or general may come up. But what's that feeling like of living truest desires of our heart? Scan your body, make sure there's no way you're holding any tension. Just encourage you to relax. Relax. I choose to live desires of my heart. And it feels amazing. We could do that like past the parcel. I choose to live desires of my heart and it feels ...
It feels rejuvenating.
Ooh.
Expansive.
Relaxing. At ease.
Free.
Excited. laughing a lot.
So the measure becomes when we're not.
Mm.
Is the measure the
And
head?
Yeah, you
And
notice
when
the
we
rumble
are.
strips. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, what, Jess?
And when you are. It's the awareness of when you're not. So it's like, oh, if I'm not being expansive, that I'm not being in my heart, I'm somewhere else. Now, that's somewhere else might be fine, which usually means it's another choice. That's the importance of having unique choices so that we can dance between them to say, oh, it's this one. Oh, no, I'm under this category. I'm in this umbrella. Rather than just drifting, reacting, responding. Better yet, just doing the automatic that our old patterns have us do. So that's the only measure of paying attention to. And so we can, what is that feeling and what choice is that connected to?
A choice determines our attention.
Mhm. Choices and awareness. So I don't, I mean, chicken or the egg, really.
Yeah, I don't know. That just came to me. I don't know. I don't know where it came from. So that's not something I've heard and drilled into my head. But I don't know. It didn't really make much sense to me either.
Yeah. Well, we can work with it as true.
Well, yeah, it's true as well.
What did I say before? Choice is the truth of.
The end result.
Yeah. Yeah.
Our choices build her will or destroy her will.
Oh,
Depending if we follow through.
following through is something I've struggled to do. No longer. Got to follow this through now.
If
There's-
you believe to be real in truth, then it is truth for you. But does it have to be? It's a choice.
A choice. A decision. Success is a decision away. Everything is a decision away. I think a decision, I feel like decision is a bit deeper than a choice. Deciding on a choice is deeper than just having a choice. Choosing a choice. But really fully 100% deciding and committing to that choice. I choose to live desires of my heart. And it makes me smile. And I sit in that choice. It's like a pulsing around my heart area. It's like, as I'm talking to you right now, I'm feeling it. It's like, it's like a drum beat, really, actually. This is the quantum beat. That choice, Craig, enables me to step into that space. That choice that's a big, beautiful for me choice, that, mate. That's a big, beautiful choice.
So the choice is an enabler.
Yeah. It's deeper than I choose to live a life I love. I choose to live desires of my heart. And that's automatically a life that you love. So it's like making a choice, but from a deeper standing point, deeper awareness.
Maybe it's not just a choice, but a decision.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's it. It's the decision. You can make a choice, but it's really a decision that's boom. So once you've made the choice, then you decide to 100% commit to it, no matter what, unless it's just not flowing, you know. And then sometimes when it's not flowing, it's just us being tested to see how much do we actually really want this, you know. So it's knowing, engaging. But I think as long as you're tuning into your heart as regularly as possible, because that's it. They say like the real meditation is life. You know, it's easy to be peaceful and calm with your eyes shut, but if you can take that state into your life, you know, bring it to all of his life, and because when you're on this call, it's easy to go into that heart space because you're not getting distracted, but just have that reminder just to remember, you know, and the more we do that, we're building them pathways, you know, so it's more automatic. We're more automatically tapping into peace and presence and expansion. Practice makes progress.
Yesterday, I had a realization. I was with a group of people, and then like kind of we had to name or desire or heart desire, and a lot of people like just like me didn't know what they desire. So they were like, well, should we not do the assignment if we don't know our desire? And my realization was like, I never been able to find my desire because I keep following everybody's desire. So I never looked inside. I always looked outside. And that was my big realization yesterday. And I still don't know, but I know where to look now.
Well, wisdom is knowing how little we know.
Because it's so easy, like, you know, you see people jazzed up about something and you're like, yes, I'm going to be doing this too. And then you're like, yeah, but that's not what my heart wants. And then you push it, right? So you push it and then you go for it. And then you get to a point that like, oh, yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah.
That wasn't it. I've been following someone's desire. And now I'm not jazzed up anymore.
It wasn't yours to follow.
No.
Wow.
It happened so many times in my life, you know, like even choosing like a school, and thank God I didn't do it. But first I was like, oh, I'm going to go to the same school as my best friend. You know, it's agriculture. I've done agriculture, you know, I grew up on a farm. So let's do it. And then like, I was like, just at the last moment, I was like, No, I'm not signing up for this. And thank God.
I take it, Pascal, that your life isn't about gathering compost right now.
No. No, but it's useful.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're kind of
Absolutely.
trained. We're kind of trained that what we're doing for a living is the focus of everything, and
Yeah.
and for you, it's not right now.
No.
Yeah,
No, as a matter of fact, like most days, I'm like, oh, did I go there? Or there? Oh, maybe I missed it. And like, I'm really not there. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, my focus is like what I listen more than what I do.
yeah. Here
But
in
what
the
I
quantum,
do-
here in the quantum music, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And what I do is not the desire of my heart, but what I listen is.
Mm. Yeah, I'm hearing you say that it guides you, that it focuses you, the desires of your heart focuses you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I don't know, and I don't care what I'm going to be doing with it. But I know at one point I'm going to be doing something with it. But it is not my business to know what. Because if it is my business, it's an attachment.
Yeah. And I'm sensing that you're okay with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're okay with not knowing in the moment.
Yeah.
Because you trust.
Now I am. Now I am.
Yeah.
I wasn't before.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure it out and
Yeah.
forcing it
Yeah.
instead of allowing.
Yeah. And you're trusting that you'll be aware when the time comes.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So my wife told me yesterday just before she left me with Kai, she was like, good luck today. And I'm like, I don't need luck.
What's luck got to do with it?
And what's luck? It's a chance.
Oh dear.
So there's a chance that it's going to go well and a chance that it's not going to go well. So what are you sending me?
Yeah.
I don't know though. I reckon luck is a flipping very crucial, important thing, and I think we can create our own luck as well.
Yeah.
You know what it's like when you're having an unlucky day, flipping day. You know what I mean? But we create, but like the look to me is like tuning into the highest frequencies of, you know, possibility, you know, and synchronicity. You know, seeing that, being aware of that.
That was just the word I was going to replace luck with. So when somebody says to you, good luck, you say, okay, thank you. That means, yeah, you're giving me synchronicity energy. You're throwing, that's what I receive it. I don't receive it as luck. I receive it as synchronicity energy, and leave it at that.
Yeah.
So what people say to us can mean anything we want it to mean.
Yeah, it's the intention behind it,
Right.
not the word
Right.
itself.
Well, and yeah, and the attention behind it doesn't really matter either. Because the thing is, the other side of communication is receiving it. And so you can receive it, you can transmute it, you can transform it before you receive it, is what I'm saying. You can take the meaning, you can take what she might have meant, which doesn't really matter, but you can take that energy that she threw toward you in her language. You can take that energy and you can transform that to mean what you want or you need it to mean.
Right. No, I know what she meant. I was just like, I don't
But
know.
I think she was probably having a laugh with you as well, do you know what I mean? She's like, hey, have fun today with the little monkey.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
goes. She's,
Yeah, and then she got surprised because like, I put him in
it might have
bed
been-
and then, sorry?
it might have, I don't know, it might have been like a sarcastic kind of look.
Yeah, no, exactly.
He's having a laugh.
But yeah, no, she got surprised when she called me in the afternoon and she was like, how's it going? And I'm like, well, I put him in bed and he slept for 2 hours. She was like, what? Slept for what? 2 hours? He never slept for 2 hours with me. You know, he always wake up after 45 minutes.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, I guess it's the good luck that you sent me.
There you go. Thank you very much.
It's like, you know, and what you say is like, oh, this is so easy.
Yeah, because I choose that it's going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't looking at it like a challenge. Like, oh, you know, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. You know, he's probably going to wake up after 30 minutes and then like, I'm going to go for a walk. He's going to cry all the time. And, you know, that's not what I choose.
No.
I choose to have a
No.
peaceful, connective day with him.
Yeah, you did exactly what I just suggested. You chose to receive what
And that's
was
what I
useful for you
got.
from what she said. That's so perfect, Pascal. That's so perfect. Oh man.
And that's what we mean with listening to the silence, you know, it's listening to us telling ourselves those stories.
Yeah. Can we stop a moment and honor what Pascal did? Because you know, I don't know that you were conscious of doing that, but it's just amazing. It's amazing what you did in that situation. I mean, that's why I'm laughing so hard. It's because it's just perfect. It was perfect for you. It was perfect for Kai. So I just want to honor your genius, Pascal, whether you're aware of it or not.
I'm starting to sense them.
Yeah. Yeah. You are magic.
We all are.
Yep.
And my default when someone wishes me luck tells me I can't do it. They think I can't do it.
No way. Yeah.
And then I put on other people that that's what it means for them. And so then
But-
that throws me into proving that I can do it. I'll
When I
show
went to
you.
the yeah.
Oh, that's the importance of looking at how we take other people's words, because we are the ones that make them, turn them into the meaning.
What are we meaning making machines?
We are. And the machine is the program. It's like as a machine, it's like if we're not aware of it, we're just recreating the situation, recreating the meaning without noticing it, acting as if a programmed machine. And awareness of the silence, the charges associated with it, help us see that program. And is that program, we say, oh, is that program in line with what I want? Like, is it producing the outcome that I want? Is it producing the feeling that I want? No, for me, defending or proving is a force. It's forcing it, and it's not even aligned with what I want. I don't want to have to prove. So do you see my result? My end result is to prove them wrong. Has nothing to do with what I want, except for to prove them wrong. Prove to them that I don't need their luck. Well, that's for sure. Will they ever give it to me again? No.
Yeah, and how can that be a true choice?
How do you feel when you prove them wrong?
Validated. Craig, a true choice is different in the context I was using it as unaware of the pattern. The choice, which means the outcome you're after, is in that direction. It is that structure. It is that tension. So it is, the choice is to prove them wrong. It's not a true choice, but it is the choice you're going for. That's the program. And that's the conditioned program. And you're right. If I used true choice in that, like has a true choice, the truth of the choice is that. And the true choice would be to like, no, I don't have to pressure. I don't have to, I can choose how I want it to be. I'm making it up that I have to validate. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something else. That's the slippery slope these things are. Just like your example of desire, right? Let's just avoid this question of desire because no one knows the answer. That must
Yeah.
mean it's not important if I don't know the answer. So let's not explore to find the answer. Let's just skip over it. Let's just skip that part. Crazy when we start to pull it apart.
Yeah, how convenient.
Right.
And then you look at the payoff. What's the payoff of not looking at your desire? So you're probably going to follow other people again and be disappointed. And what does it cost you? Well, it's a lot of time to follow a desire of someone else and then ending up at the same point that you started.
I don't think that's the cost we avoid. Because most of the time that's the one we're playing. I think the cost we avoid is the not knowing up front. The vulnerability, the scare, the nakedness, the I don't know what that is, so let's just avoid it. That to me becomes the cost. And the payoff, right? They're all, I think it's right at that moment.
Yeah.
The payoff is
Yeah.
I avoid uncomfortable. I avoid the
Yeah. That
those
really
are just
landed.
programs.
That really landed, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's in the decision in that split moment, that split second. All right, guys, well, I'm complete. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. Happy Monday, everybody.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, I had to double check too, Pascal.
I don't usually look at the days. I just check it because I don't want to do the wrong day. That's how it is.
That's right.
Mhm.
Wrong scheduled day.
Yep, wrong route.
Yeah, it can be costly.
Mhm. All right, guys. Have a great day. Till next time.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, big love,
guys.
everybody.
Yeah, big
Bye.
love to you too. Bye.